Meanwhile, we managed to connect with Balaji Subramanian, Vice President at IIFL Securities, to talk about the telecom sector, the new launch by Reliance Jio in terms of the phone and the impact it could have on competition. So, Balaji, take it away. Do you expect Jio-Bharat Phone to be a success? What could be the subscriber base it could garner and the impact on competition?
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me on the show. So the way I look at it is that this phone is priced attractively, as is the tariff plan, because I think what Jio is trying to do it is probably trying to position this phone as something which is even below the Jio phone it launched a few years back. And especially since the 2G to 4G upgrade cycle has been delayed due to affordability constraints, and also considering the fact that the entry-level tariff plans have seen an increase in the last few months, I think what Jio is trying to attempt here is maybe, get a section of the market who probably don't want to pay somewhere around 155 or 179, depending on which plan of the incumbents you look at. So as far as the success is concerned, as in it's clear that the handset pricing and the plan pricing are quite attractive. But having said that, my sense is that subscribers, or rather 2G phone users of both Bharti and Voda, who are probably close to the fag end of their existing handsets lives, for them probably, this is a good option to move into. But for someone who has probably purchased a handset maybe 1 or 2 years back, for him probably he will probably not jump at this opportunity and upgrade to the new handset. Maybe he will wait till the handset life runs its course. So in a way, I think this plan is fairly attractive, and if you have to look at the number of subscribers which Jio can potentially garner and the impact for the others, I think it would also have to depend on a number of things, like how the user experience is, whether there are any overheating issues or OS hanging issues which one feels in the initial days of the launch. Because a lot of these things nowadays spread by word of mouth, and if the reviews are good, then I think this handset should do pretty well. But I think we'll have to probably watch out how all these aspects pan out over the next few weeks.
All right. Have you modeled in any shift from Bharti and Vodafone? I mean, there is a note from MK that Rima pointed out. 40% is what they're penciling in. If that were to happen, they did scenario analysis. Have you done something of that sort?
No, I can't comment on any such numbers. As I said, I think the first few months also will probably have a bearing, because if someone makes an assumption that X percentage of users were to move out, then of course you will have all those sorts of numbers. But that said, I think the initial months or weeks should be tightly monitored, because all these things also depend on how good the actual handset is when it comes to user experience.
What about tariff increase hopes? Is that going to be pushed back now?
So my base case was that tariff hikes are unlikely to happen in this calendar. And I think going by what we have seen yesterday, that largely remains unchanged, because even though on paper one can always take tariff hikes for the higher end plans and keep offering affordable entry-level plans, my sense is that, the signal which Jio has also tried to send to the overall market through this move suggests that probably, we are still some time away from a broad-based tariff hike.
There were reports about a price hike from Vodafone Idea this morning. Have you heard of any? Have you tracked?
So they have been taking price hikes in a few circles, even the entry-level tariffs. So I think they are being quite selective in terms of taking tariff hikes. But of course, with today's development, I think again the chance that a broad-based price increase happens in the very near term looks slightly remote to me.
Okay, thank you very much, Balaji, for joining in.